Hey yo, what is going on, viewers of the tube? My name is Tyler and welcome to the channel that knows people don't like hearing the truth.
You can't handle the truth!
But Chico brings it, even if it's about a project I oh so love. You know the principle. It's time for Chico Crypto. Well, Bitcoin is starting to settle into a range after a pump above 10K on the 26th and a quick correction down to 9K support. It touched 9.7K resistance twice, and as of yesterday was in the $9,200 to $9,300 range. Now we all know what the media was telling us got the pump started. It was China and their newly revived faith in blockchain technology. But on Sunday night, the FOMO really got started when Snowden tweeted the smug anime picture of Asuka, the same picture from the 4chan anon Bitcoin price prophecy. There is no doubt about the timing of his tweet, 8:42 p.m. EST on the 25th. It started the pump. As if we go back to the chart, the second pump, which brought BTC over 10K, began at around the same time, 20:29:00 UTC4, or 8:29 p.m. EST. So it looks like someone made a big buy right before the tweet dropped, pushing it above 9,100. And then when the tweet actually dropped at 8:42 p.m., the retail FOMO started, getting it above that 10K level in a matter of 2 hours. 2 more freaking days. Well, actually less than that for Asuka's 16K prophecy to come true this month. Well, if a FOMO rally didn't start after I shot this video and hasn't begun throughout the day today, then the countdown has begun, and we will need 2 more $2,500 candles, and we need them soon. But Bitcoin is going to Bitcoin, and short-term price movements don't matter in the long run. Even if the prophecy doesn't come true, sitting above 9K right now is a very good sign, even if it's built on manipulation. Now, the next thing I would like to get into is regarding an altcoin, specifically one I really like. A few days ago, Oracle for Startups finally released their Chainlink node pilot startups, and boy is it interesting. And this is just going to prove that I try to take a neutral stance on any crypto I am involved with, because what has released with Oracle does have some shade to it. It began with this tweet from Oracle for Startups. It's here, the first cohort of startups selected for Oracle's blockchain and Chainlink innovation project, with a link to this blog post. First cohort of startups selected for Oracle's blockchain and Chainlink innovation project, with some details about the program. The goal of this is to enable an ecosystem where startups can generate new revenue from smart contracts executed on the blockchain through the monetization of APIs hosted on the Oracle Cloud infrastructure, and through the collaboration with Chainlink and API marketplace providers.
An API is the messenger that takes requests and tells a system what you want to do, and then returns the response back to you.
The Oracle for Startups team will work with the selected startups to launch Chainlink nodes on Oracle Cloud infrastructure, integrating them with Oracle blockchain platform, and will capture best practices for developing smart contracts that integrate to Chainlink to help build knowledge that will benefit this ecosystem. So, who were the startups? Well, no big names, and this was to be expected because they are startups, but it included startups involved with blockchain technology, from packing like AgroPack to enterprise interoperability like Quant. There were also non-blockchain projects like Bluefield, which is an interconnected system of Bluetooth beacon networks. But within that list, there are 2 we need to examine, one good and one oh so bad. Let's begin with the bad to get Farva's shenanigans out of the way.
Evil shenanigans.
I swear to God, I'll pistol whip the next guy that says shenanigans.
Hey, Farva, what's the name of that restaurant you like with all the goofy shit on the walls and the mozzarella sticks? You mean Shenanigans?
Yes, shenanigans. That is what maybe Oracle for Startups' Fernando Ribeiro was up to. Fernando was one of the leads for the Oracle for Startups program. He is a senior manager of enterprise cloud readiness and Oracle for Startups for Oracle Brazil. Now, the name on that blog list we are interested in is probably the most ridiculous sounding, Gravelcoin. You go to that list from the Oracle blog and click on Gravelcoin's link, which is suspiciously out of Fernando's home country, Brazil, and you get nada. And if you check out the reason, it has been parked, expired, or up for sale. What was there before? Well, it was a project and goes all the way back to the 2017 hype, when they first tried to run an ICO. As we can see, pre-sales were run from November 30th, 2017 to December 2017, and public sales took place between the end of December 2017 to January 14th, 2018. Well, the ICO didn't work as planned, as they didn't raise enough money to party for as long as they would like. So according to the documents on Gravelcoin that were up a few days ago, they were going to run an IEO. Gravelcoin would be implemented on the Ethereum blockchain. Each Gravelcoin is pegged to 10 kilograms of gravel, making its full market price at 18 cents. Each Gravelcoin is distributed with an initial price of 8 cents. Woohoo! Then things just keep not making sense. You go to their Twitter and they say they are supported by a SCM blockchain platform, with their entire Twitter only having information about this SCM or SynchroBit blockchain platform. Literally nothing about Gravelcoin. And then their Telegram is a graveyard, full of auto-joined bots and automated responses. Doesn't seem like a human inhabits the thing. But here's what makes me oh so disappointed in Fernando. Here is a screenshot of the Gravelcoin team before the site was taken down. And look who was a software developer for the project, Luan Ribeiro, which is still up on his public LinkedIn page. And he has a GitHub, which is a good thing. So we look into that and nothing regarding any development of Gravelcoin. Just amateur playing around with tools, and his resume. Now, there is no official proof that Luan is related to Fernando, but the last names are spelled exactly the same. They are both from Brazil. And now the news is out and the connections are attempting to be deleted from the internet. Something shady is going down, and Fernando could be in some trouble if it comes to light he is indeed involved with this Gravelcoin. So my question is this: whose idea was it to include this Gravelcoin? I'm sure it was Fernando's, but did Chainlink have any say in it? There should have been at least a competency analysis by the Chainlink team to see if the startups had the chops to make it. Where was the vetting process? And if this was indeed a hustle, put some money in the Ribeiro's pockets, Fernando may need to be replaced as the head of this startup program with Chainlink. But like I said, it wasn't all bad. Most of these projects are startups, and out of 20, it would be a success if 5 survived. So there were nice little breadcrumbs left, coming from one certain project, Crowdz. Now this is a legitimate startup with actual backing and funding. This is an end-to-end invoicing exchange platform looking to disrupt the invoicing industry, creating an open and transparent global invoice exchange so that all small to mid-sized enterprises have access to cash flow like the big conglomerates do today. And as you can see, funding invoices are functioning right now in the beta. And at the top right corner, you see that it is powered by Barclays. Yes, Barclays out of London, the most powerful transnational corporation in the world in terms of corporate control over global financial stability. Yes, remember how I said this one is legit with actual funding? Barclays Bank led a $5.5 million fundraising round for the Crowdz invoice exchange. Now here's the thing. This article gives us more insight into what Crowdz and Barclays are up to. Crowdz was backed with Barclays Payment Tech. Lower in the article, we can see that the Crowdz team worked with mentors from Barclays in general, and from the Payment Solutions team in particular. So what payment solutions? Well, according to the Crowdz website, they are speeding up cash flows, aka payments, helping customers submit, approve, pay, and sell invoices, while getting cash, aka paid, in record time. I wonder if Barclays has a faster payments program. Well, of course they do. fasterpayments.org.uk/Barclays. And looky here, this faster payments is not only limited to Barclays, but Accenture too. And even Coinbase, as Barclays struck a deal to initiate them into the faster payments scheme. And why does this connect back to Chainlink so nicely? Well, of course, Crowdz will be running a node and selling their data. But all the way back on September 20th, I was finding the crumbs with Barclays and the PSD2, coming right to Chainlink through the third-party access framework. That video is included in the description if you want to check it out. Well, viewers, I know some of you are like, hey, but what about RLC? It pumped like mad. Well, that's coming later this week. Can you handle it? Cheers. I'll see you next time.